thou be gone? It is not yet near the light of day. It was the nightingale, and not the lark, that pierced the beautiful hollow of thine ear. Nightly she sings on yon pomegranate tree. Believe me, love, it was the nightingale.
It was the lark, the herald of the morn, no nightingale. Look, love, what envious streaks do lace the evening clouds in yonder east. Night's candles are burnt out, and jocund day stands tiptoe on the misty mountaintops. I must be gone and live, or stay and die.
Light is not daylight. I know it. It is some meteor that the sun exhaled, to be thee this night a torchbearer, and light thee on thy way to Matua. Therefore stay. Thou needest not be gone.
Let me be taken. Let me be put to death. I am content, so thou wilt have it so. I'll say your gray is not the morning's eye. It is but the pale reflex of Cynthia's brow, nor that it is the lark whose notes do beat the faulty tune heaving so high above our heads. I have more care to stay than to go. Come death and welcome. Juliet wills it so. How is my soul? Let's talk. It is not yet day.
It is. High heads, be gone, away. It is the lark that sings so out of tune, straining harsh discords and unpleasing sharps. Some say the lark makes sweet division. This doth not so, for she divideth us. Some say the lark in low tone changed I. Oh, now I would they had changed voices too, since arm from arm that voice doth us affray. Hunting the heads from hunts up to the day. Oh, now be gone. More light and light it grows.
More light and light, more dark and dark our woes.
Madame,
Nurse?
your lady mother is coming to your chamber. The day is broke. Be wary. Look about.
Then window, let in day, and let life out.
Farewell, farewell. One kiss now to send.
Art thou so gone? Love, lord, I, husband, friend? I must hear from thee every day in the hour. For a minute there are many days. Oh, by this count, I shall be much in years ere I again behold my Romeo.
Farewell. I will admit no opportunity that may convey my greetings, love, to thee.
Oh, thinkest thou we shall ever meet again?
I doubt it not, and all these woes shall serve for sweet discourses in our time to come.
Oh God, I have such an ill-divining soul. Methinks I see thee now. Art thou so low as one dead in the bottom of a tube? Either my eyesight fails, or thou lookest pale.
And trust me, love, in my eyes so do you. Dry sorrow drinks our blood. Adieu, adieu.
Oh, fortune, fortune, all men call thee fickle. If thou art fickle, what dost thou with him that is renowned for faith? Be fickle, fortune, for then I hope thou wilt not keep him long. Send him back.
Daughter, are you up? Who is it that calls? Is it my lady mother? Is she not down so late or up so early? What unaccustomed cause procures her hither?
I have now, Juliet.
Madam, I am not well. Evermore weeping for your cousin's death? What wilt thou wash him from his grave with tears? And if thou couldst not make him live. Therefore have done some grief shows much love, but much of grief shows still some want of guilt.
Yet, let me weep for such a feeling loss.
So shall you feel the loss, but not the friend which you weep for.
Feeling so the loss, I cannot choose but ever weep the friend.
Well, girl, thou weepest not so much for his death, as the villain lives, which slaughtered him.
What villain, madam?
That same villain Romeo.
Villain he be many miles asunder, God pardon him, I do with all my heart, and yet no man like he doth grieve my heart.
That is because the traitor murder lives.
I, madam, from the reach of these hands would none but I might venge my cousin's death.
You had vengeance for it, fear thou not. Then weep no more. I'll send once in Mantua, where that same banished Rungate doth live, shall give him such unaccustomed drag, that he shall soon keep Tybalt company, and then I hope thou wilt be satisfied.
Indeed, I never shall be satisfied with Romeo till I behold him dead. Is my poor heart so
means, and I'll find such a man. But now I'll take the joyful tidings, girl.
And joy comes well in such a needy time. What are they? Beseech your ladyship.
Thou hast a careful father child, one who to put thee from thy heaviness with hath sorted out a sudden day of joy, that thou expects not, nor I looked not top.
Madam, in happy time, what day is that?
Marry, my child, early next Thursday morn, the gallant, young, and noble gentleman, the County Paris, at St. Peter's Church, shall happily make thee their joyful bride.
Now, by St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he shall not make me a joyful bride. I wonder at this haste that I must wed, ere he that should be husband comes to woo. I pray you, tell my lord and father, madam, I will not marry yet, and when I do, I swear it shall be Romeo, whom you know I hate, rather than Paris. There are news indeed.
Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself, and see how he will take it at your hands.
When the sun sets, the earth doth drizzle dew, but not the sunset of my brother's son, it rains downright. How now, a conduit girl? What? Still in tears? Evermore showering? In one little body there counterfeits a bark, a sea, a wind, for still thine eyes, which I may call the sea, do ebb and flow with tears. The bark thy body is sailing in this salt flood, the winds thy sighs, who raging with thy tears and they with them, without a sudden calm, will oversee thy tempest-tossed body. How now, wife? Have you delivered her to our decree?
Aye, sir, she will none. She gives you thanks. I would the fool were married to her grave.
Soft, take me with you, wife. How will she none? Does she not give us thanks? Is she not proud? Does she not could her bless? Unworthy she is, that we have brought so worthy a gentleman to be her bride.
Not proud you have, but thankful that you have. Proud I can never be of what that I hate, but thankful even for hate that is meant love.
How? Talk logic? What is this? Proud, and not, I thank you not, and yet not proud? Mistress Minion, you thank me no thankings, nor proud me no prouds, but fettle your fine joints against Thursday next to go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, where I will drag thee on a hurdle thither. Out, you green sickness carrion, out, you baggage, out, you tallow face.
Fie, what, are you mad?
Good father, I beseech you on my knees, hear me with patience, but to speak a word.
Hark thee, young baggage, disobedient wretch. I tell thee what, get thee to a church on Thursday, or never after look thee in the face. Speak not, reply not, do not answer me. My fingers itch. Wife, we scarce thought us blessed that God had lent us but this only child, and that we have a curse in having her.
God in heaven bless her. You are to blame my lord to rate her so.
And why, my lady wisdom? Hold your tongues, good prudence, snaddle with your gossip. Go.
I speak no treason.
Oh, to God I appeal.
Might not one speak.
Peace, you mumbling fowl. Out with your gravity over gossip's foul. For here we need it not.
You are too hot.
God's bread, it makes me mad. Day, night, work, play, alone, and company. Still my care hath been to her to have her match. And now having provided a gentleman of noble parentage, of fair domesticness, youthful and nobly lined, stuffed, as they say, with honorable parts, proportioned as one thoughts would wish a man, and then to have a wretched pulling foot, a whining mammoth in our fortune sender, to answer, I'll not wed, I cannot love, I am too young, I pray you pardon me. But, and you will not wed, and you will not house with me. Lock, taught, think, aunt, I do not use to jest. Thursday is near. Lay hand on heart, advise, and you be mine, I'll give you to my friend. If you not, hang, beg, starve, die in the streets, for my soul I'll never acknowledge thee, nor what is mine shall never do thee God trust. Thought I bethink you, I'll not be forsworn.
Is there no pity sitting in the clouds that sees into the bottom of my grief? O sweet mother, cast me not away. Delay this marriage for a month, a week, or if you do not, make the bridal bed convent where Tybalt lies.
Talk not to me, for I'll not speak a word. Do as you wilt, for I have done.
Oh God, oh nurse, how shall this be prevented? My husband on earth, my faith in heaven. How shall their faith return again to earth, unless that husband send it me from heaven? By leaving earth, comfort me, counsel me. Alack, alack, that heaven should practice stratagems upon so soft a subject as myself. What sayest thou? Hast thou a word of joy? Some comfort, nurse.
Faith, here it is. Romeo is banished, and all of the world to nothing. That he dares near come back to challenge you. Or if he do, it needs must do by Seth. Then since the case so stands in row, it doth, I think it best to marry with the country. Oh, he's a lovely gentleman. Romeo is tough. To him an eagle, madam, hath not so green, so quick, so fair an eye, as pear is hath be shoe, may very hard. I think you are happy in this second match, or it excites your first, or if it did not, your first is dead, or twere as good he were as living here, and you no use of it.
Speakest thou from thy heart?
And from my soul to else be true, them both.
Amen.
What?
Well, thou hast comforted me marvelous much. Go in and tell my lady I am gone, having displeased my father to Lawrence's cell, to make my confession and to be absolved.
Marry, I will, and this is wisely done.
Ancient damnation, O most wicked fiend, is it more sin to wish me thus forsworn, or to displease my lord that done same tongue which ye have praised him with above compare so many thousand times? O counselor, thou in my bosom henceforth shalt be twain. I'll go to the friar to know his remedy. If all else fail, myself have power to die.
Hold on. Oh my god, what's crap? Dave, I can do just repeat what names.
Speakest thou from thy heart? No, that was bad.
Shut your face. No!
Yeah, I thought so. I don't think you
Ladies, please.
I don't think you fluid.
We have to get along in this year.
Faith, here it is.
Keep talking.
That's it.
No. Oh,
Oh my Lord, Melissa!
Property as much.
Are you kidding?
Tell him to stop. He's making here.
Stop, Ariana.